Hello, Chicxulupian. This dictionary I'm holding on to is family hominidae. So this dictionary is family hominidae. Hominidae. Oh, sorry. Wrong. Incorrect. Hominidae. 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 Okay, this is page 516. And it went to Iterbide. Iterbide. Um, Iturbide, Augustin de Iturbide, the Mexican revolutionary emperor of Mexico. He led the Mexican revolt against Spanish rule and proclaimed an empire, but was forced into exile in 1823. He was shot on his return to Mexico. Iturbide. Hominidae. Well, okay. There's harmonically right above. So, sorry, it says enharmonically and enigma. So that's page 314. So there's enharmonically, enharmonically. So enharmonically, and then there's enigma underneath it. Ugh. Okay, enharmonic is an adjective, a musical, in music, of notes on the piano and other fixed note instruments. So enharmonic is an adjective in music of notes on the piano and other fixed note instruments, identical in pitch but differing in notation, for example, C sharp and D flat, of other instruments and the voice, of this same notation difference but involving a possible slight change of pitch, enharmonically. And then there was enigma, something hard to define or understand fully, an unfathomable person, an obscure saying, riddle, and that comes from Latin enigma, which is from the Greek, from okay, einecesthai, einecesthai, to speak in riddles. Hominidae, hominidae. Okay, this is page 467, and it went to it says to stir up a hornet's nest. It went straight to stir up a hornet's nest. What does that mean? It's a saying to arouse the fierce anger of a number of people. To arouse the fierce anger of a number of people. Okay. Hominidae. It went to, okay. Well, it went to from Great Britain. From Great Britain. So that's under Joshua Reed Giddings, congressman and abolitionist. He was Censored by Congress for soliciting abolitionist aid from Great Britain. So this is Joshua Reed Giddings, 1795 to 1864, congressman from 1838 to 1842, and abolitionist. He was censored by Congress for soliciting abolitionist aid from Great Britain. Underneath that was the word giddy. Thank you, Hominidae. Hominidae. Oh, so it says kid, kid. Noun, a young goat, especially less than 1 year old. Kidskin, the young of various other animals, for example, an antelope. Popular, a child. And then a different it says like in the present participle. Then it goes to the verb kidding. But mine was on the line a child. It's from the previous line, it goes the young of various other animals, for example, an antelope, but then it says popular, a child. It was right above kidding. I'm not kidding. That's really what it says. Okay. Hominidae. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Okay. So it says it landed on something that has to do with economics. Something that has to do with economics. So isoquants. This is page 514. Isoquants. Right here. Right here. Isoquants. A graphic contour of various production possibilities under different conditions where the object the sorry where the object of the producer is to reach the highest output. Isoquants, okay. Then Hominidae. Children's Crusade. This is a page 170. Children's Crusade. This is the second time it says child. First said a child, then this Children's Crusade. An incident in the year 1212, the perfect year 1212. An incident during the Crusades in which thousands of children embarked at Marseille but were sold into slavery before they reached the Holy Land. Children's Crusade. And then above it says childrenese, vocabulary for the exchange of information with one's children. But below that is Children's Crusade. An incident An incident in 1212 during the Crusades in which thousands of children embarked at Marseille but were sold into slavery before they reached the Holy Land. Hominidae. This is between, so it says haleutic, concerned with fishing, and then it says haleutics, the art of fishing, fisherman, the art of fishing. So, yeah. Above that was halide, and then across that was halic. But, Yeah, haleutic. This is page 430, 435. Haleutic. The art of fishing. Fisherman. That's what it says. Fisherman. Can you see it? Haleutic. Fisherman. Okay. Okay. Hominidae. Right here. Um. Oh. Okay. It says Irish. It says Irish. So this is 511. This is page 511. So here. So my the padding of my finger was on ear cuts, but right like where it was indicating, it says, can you see it says like Irish? I'm Irish. Can you see how that it says Irish? Okay, so let me see. Let me read it. So, so it says Irish. Above that says iris diaphragm, but that's not where my finger was pointing. My finger was pointing to the Celtic language spoken by about 400,000 people in Ireland. Irish is recorded in 8th century manuscripts, and some inscriptions are earlier. So it was actually about the Celtic language. That's the second definition under the term, this term, dictionary term Irish. Mhm. Okay, so thank you, Hominidae. A most accurate thank you to Hominidae. A most accurate thank you to Hominidae. Family Hominidae. Family Hominidae. Kids, fishermen, Irkuts, and Irish. I can read what the definition of Irkuts is. Irkuts, because that was right next to Irish. That was where like the padding of my finger was. Okay. No. So Irkuts, a town, population 550,000 of the RSFSR USSR in southeast Siberia on the Angara and on the Trans-Siberian Railroad. And it has mining of gold, coal, and salt, livestock, lumber, and furs. So above that is Irk, and above that is Irish woman, and above that is Irish wolfhound, and above that is Irish whiskey, and then Irish terrier, Irish Jew, Irish setter, Irish sea, Irish Republican Brotherhood, Irish Republican Army, Irish Republic, Irish moss, Irish man, Irishman, Irishism, Irish Free State, the Irish, and then that's where I had previously read was Irish. So, and then there's IRO, which is the International Refugee Organization. The International Refugee Organization. That sounds important. That sounds important. I can read a little bit about the IFO. The IFO before I go. So that was Family Hominidae's dictionary. And then now I'm going to read the IFO's website. So, this is, I wish I could share my screen or I knew how to. This is the International Rescue, it says help.rescue.org. You can go and visit help.rescue.org and give a donation if you read and or listen now and then. So this is an old organization to have been mentioned in this. Yes. So this is an established organization. The very front page currently reads, "Everyone deserves the safety and security of home." But right now, in places like Gaza, Sudan, and Ukraine, conflict and disaster have left millions of families living in temporary shelters, lacking basic supplies, and in urgent need of emergency aid. The IRC is there working in over 40 countries to provide rapid relief like food, water, and medical care where it's needed most, along with the critical long-term support families need to survive, recover, and rebuild their lives. Your support makes a difference. Give now, and your gift will be matched by up to $3,500,000. All gifts up to $3,000,000, 500,000, $3,500,000 will be matched by generous donors until 11:59 p.m. on January 2nd, 2025, or until the match total is met. Gifts received after the match amount has been met will not be matched but will be used where needed most. Donations are 100% secure and tax deductible. Give with confidence. And then it says, so it's Charity Watch top rated. It's accredited by the Better Business Bureau, accepts MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, and then it's there's a compass with the north, and then it says Charity Navigator. Yeah, it's really cool that they're doubling their there's matching happening for donations happening right now if you go and visit the International Refugee Organization website. And once again, that is at help.rescue.org. So that's the IRC. I suppose the name changed from IFO. There's also Amnesty International USA. That's donate.amnestyusa.org. So but I was looking for the IFO, yeah, international. No, I was looking for the IRO. The IRO, but it says it terminated in 1952. Right? Is that what it said? Yeah, anyway. So let me see. IRO. It was a temporary specialized agency of the United Nations. So that something like that might be needed now. That between its formal establishment in 1946 and its termination in January 1952, assisted refugees and displaced persons in many countries of Europe and Asia who either could not return to their countries of origin or were unwilling to return for political reasons. Hey guys! The International Rescue Committee has something special right now where they're doubling every donation, so that is absolutely outstanding. Goodbye, Chicxulub. Hi. Bye, Chicxulub.